Like many art forms, a fragrance can tell a story evoking memories, emotions, places, and moods, and I never knew how complex perfume truly was or how much meaning could be packed into such a small bottle until I made my very own. By creating a custom fragrance from scratch, I learned all the perfume basics firsthand and just how expressive perfume can be. Most perfumes are built in layers with a top, middle, and base note. Top notes are the strongest and brightest smell and usually last within the first hour of application. Mid notes are considered the heart of the perfume and last about 2 to 3 hours. It represents the main theme and the scent you actually wear for most of the day. And finally, base notes last the longest and work with the mid notes to deepen the perfume scent. One of the biggest parts of the perfume making process is testing each top, middle, and base note on its own before blending anything together. In the workshop I attended, there were 9 essential oils to work through, so the process quickly turned into a long cycle of smelling, comparing, and trying to keep each scent straight in my mind. And after a while, everything started to blur together, and I found myself getting confused about what I was actually smelling. Thankfully, there were coffee beans on hand. Their strong aroma helped reset my senses and cut through the overstimulation so I could return to the oils with a fresh perspective. Then came the experimentation. I started combining just 2 oils at a time to see how they interacted. There were a few scents that I really liked individually but didn't like together. By testing all these scents, I learned a lot about myself and my preferences. In the end, I chose Peach Rose as my top note, Orchard as my mid note, and Midtown Musk as my base note to create a citrusy but fresh and crisp scent. You can use different ratios of top, middle, and base notes, and you can also use multiples of each note to create a more complex fragrance. Since this was my first time creating a perfume, I started simple and worked with one scent from each of the categories. Essential oils used for the fragrance of the perfume are extremely concentrated, so a carrier is needed to make it safe to wear on the skin. There are various types of carriers. Alcohol carriers evaporate quickly, while oil carriers evaporate slowly, allowing the perfume to last longer on the skin. There are 4 carrier options to choose from, and I tested each of them on my skin. I ended up choosing the jojoba oil as my carrier because it felt nice and it also lasts the longest because it mimics the natural oils of your skin. Now it was time to assemble everything together. First, I decorated my perfume bottle. There were various bottle types, but I chose a clear one because I wanted to put these dried flowers inside as decoration. Then I added in my essential oils mixture and my jojoba carrier. And I finally have my very own custom perfume. What I loved most is how customizable perfume making is. There's no single correct formula. You can adjust the ratios or swap one note for another. The final scent becomes special and one of a kind, shaped by your preferences and even your skin chemistry. No one else's version will smell exactly the same, and that's what makes perfume so special and truly an art form.